A very good morning to each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, who have joined with us for the open day of Certificate in Services Marketing program offered by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So, to kickstart with the procedures of our program, I will do this. I will give you a brief introduction to what this institute is and what this very program that you are interested in is. So let me start with the institute first. And as you may all know, Sri Lanka's Institute of Marketing is the apex body for Sri Lankan marketers, which was found back in 1970s and was subsequently incorporated by an Act of Parliament in 1980s, recognizing it as the national body for Sri Lankan marketers and a not-for-profit organization. So, in Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, they are mandated to uplift the marketing profession in Sri Lanka and thus providing many national level projects and events and conducting them throughout the country. So, that is what this um, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing is all about, and that is the importance of this very institute. So, now let me give you a brief introduction to what this Certificate in Services Marketing program is. And this is specially designed to offer comprehensive and specialized program catering to a diverse range of professions. So this is geared towards customer-centric sales and marketing professionals and job seekers in services marketing, and also the industry experts interested in analyzing customer data for strategic decisions. So this program stands out to the for this program stands out because it focuses on the tangible and intangible product development with the opportunity to become uh, a certified services marketing professional endorsed by reputable organizations like the Asia Marketing Federation and approved by the Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission. The participant will gain the skill to champion the service quality, enhancing customer satisfaction levels in just 3 months. So you realize that this is not just another educational qualification on your CV. This is actually something that provides you with the practicality and the functionality that you need to function day to day in your career that is related to the services marketing. So that is it about the program, and to officially start the procedures of the program, I would like to invite a special person in order to officially welcome each and every person that who have joined with us for this occasion today, and he is a professor in finance at the Department of Accountancy and Finance at Sabaragamu University, and he is also the Vice President Education and Research at the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, and also he holds a Doctor of Philosophy in Finance from the University of Colombo and a Masters in Applied Finance and a postgraduate diploma from the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, and also a Bachelor of Arts Honours in Business Form at the Glasgow University in UK, and furthermore he is a member of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing and a Chartered Institute of Marketing, and he is also a fellow member of the Chartered Management Institute and also a certified management accountant. So, as you may have already realized, he has over 17 years of experience in the industry, working in these numerous roles and positions, and has been awarded for excellence numerous times in numerous awards. Recently, he has been accredited as a fellow chartered manager by the Chartered Institute of Marketing in UK. So, also considering his valuable contribution to research and academia, at Emerald Publishing in the UK, they have appointed him as the brand ambassador for its South Asian region. So he is none other than Mr. Professor Devasiri Enjanta. Let me welcome Mr. Professor Devasiri Enjanta, Vice President, Education and Research, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Over to you.
Thank you, Vihanga. A very good morning, everyone, and a warm and heartfelt welcome to the open day of the highly anticipated Professional in Services Marketing and Customer Care offered by the esteemed Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. As an individual who has started the career as a steward in the hotel industry, I take it as a great pleasure to address you today. You should be proud to have selected your journey today with the apex body for marketing in Sri Lanka. Today marks a significant juncture where we gather to celebrate knowledge, aspiration, and the pursuit of excellence in services, marketing, and customer care. So it is my distinct privilege to stand before you today to extend a gracious welcome to this momentous occasion. So in our pursuit of knowledge, we are honored to have a remarkable individual today whose insights and experience are invaluable. I am pleased to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Umesh Jayasinghe, Manager Life, Union Assurance PLC. Despite his demanding schedule, we are truly privileged that Mr. Umesh has graciously accepted our invitation to be the main speaker for today's session. His willingness to share his wisdom with us on a weekend is a kind of a testament to his commitment to nurturing the future of service and customer care professionals. Our gratitude should extend to our dedicated faculty members, lecturers, and senior lecturers at the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Their dedication to imparting knowledge and shaping the minds of our learning partners is an inspiration for all of us. A special mention should also must be made to our staff who have worked tirelessly to make this inauguration a reality. Let us express our heartfelt appreciation to Ms. Mihirini Fonseca, DGM, and her team, including Rumindra, Sadev, and Prem Kumar. In addition to that, I would like to welcome Ms. Hassani, Manager Business School, Ms. Dilshan Ishanti De Silva, and other staff from Slim Business School, along with the diligent efforts of the marketing team headed by Mr. Tivanta and Team Candy headed by Ms. Indika and Team Mathur headed by Mr. Sadeep. Your commitment to the success of this event and also for the program is genuinely commendable. Further, I warmly welcome the heart and soul of this occasion, our esteemed learning partners. So you have chosen to embark on this journey of knowledge and growth by enrolling in the Professional Services Marketing and Customer Care program, hold the promise of a brighter future for yourself and also for the industry. Your presence here today is a kind of a testament to your dedication and thirst for excellence. Dear learning partners, so today I can see myself in you. Even though I am the youngest professor in finance in Sri Lanka, I started my career in 2002 as a steward in a small restaurant just after my A-levels. So I learned how to serve customers and win their hearts during my tenure there. So I recognized the value of services marketing and customer care during my first job itself, and I applied what I learned there throughout my career. For an example, the first customer I served, there is now a retired colonel in the army who has become a family friend. So here I would like to emphasize that the only way to obtain a competitive advantage over the competition is through custom delivery, because the tangible benefits that can be copied and imitated. Still, the service and customer care you have given cannot be imitated, that cannot be copied, and it will be remembered in the customer's mind forever if you effectively serve them. So I grew up the career ladder solely based on the industry performance. However, higher education that is required for customer care and service individuals, as you are the frontline representatives of your organizations and brand ambassadors who carry your brand. With that understanding, so I completed the higher education with a diploma, higher diploma and a postgraduate in marketing during 2007 to 2011 period. So I was also a person like you. So you can take me as a live example to showcase that there are ample opportunities for service and customer care professionals in the future. So as we gather here today to celebrate the beginning of this transformative academic journey, so let us embrace the opportunities, let us cultivate a culture of innovation, critical thinking and ethical leadership within the marketing sphere. Together, we will learn, evolve and contribute to the growth of our industry and economy. Last but certainly not least, I appreciate the support rendered by the CEO, the Council and Executive Committee members of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing in conducting this most sought after qualification, which produces future-ready service and customer care professionals for the nation. So once again, a warm welcome to every one of you. May today's proceedings inspire and empower us to reach new heights of success and knowledge. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Professor, for that warm words. And next up in the agenda, we have a message from our esteemed guest. And he is a seasoned customer experience professional from Sri Lanka, boasting extensive expertise in customer service, contact center management, and customer relations management. With many international level certificates to his name, his career highlights include strategic leadership in customer relationship and management. So his commitment to excellence, industry affiliations with CSIA and SLIM, and a track record of delivering exceptional results underscore his ability to optimize customer experiences and drive bottom line impact. So his holistic approach integrates personalized communication and data-driven insights along with customer relations management utilization to enhance customer engagement and retention. So educational accomplishments include MBA from MBA in marketing from Wrexham Glyndebourne University, a postgraduate diploma in psychology from European National Campus, and he also has completed several courses at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, including the postgraduate diploma in marketing. So let me welcome none other than Mr. Umesh Jaisinghe, Manager, Union Assurance PLC. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Vihanga. Thank you very much for the warm welcome. And thank you, Professor Devsiri, also for the warm welcome. Hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank STEM for inviting me for this wonderful session. And it's really honor to be here, where I started my career as a marketer, as a student, just like you, in the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing in 2009. So today here, I'm sharing my thoughts and experience with you on a startup program on a open day at a certificate in service marketing. So first and foremost, before sharing my thoughts, I would like to congratulate everyone who has joined here today, who has taken a great decision in their life, a very timely and a wise decision to go through this course and get a qualification to your professional career in customer in service marketing. So සුබ දැර්සනක් හැම දිනාටම මට බොහොම සතුටුයි අද දවසේදී මේ ස්ථානයට මේ විදිහට ඔයගොල්ලොත් එක්ක ඔන්ලයින් සම්බන්ධ වෙලා මගේ අදහස් බෙදා ගන්න ලැබීම ගැන මම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා ස්ක්‍රීන් ආයතනයට මාව මේ හා සම්බන්ධ කර ගැනීම පිළිබඳව. So during next 3 weeks මේ ඉදිරියට එන මාස 3 පුරාවටම ඕගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගන්න යනවා one of the most important aspects in modern business. දැනට ව්‍යාපාරික ලෝකයේ පවතින ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත් වන මාතෘකාවක් පිළිබඳව. ඒ තමයි සර්විස් මාකටිං. සර්විස් මාකටිං ඉගෙන ගන්නවා නම් අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම බලන්න ඕන මේ සර්විස් මාකටිං කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? ඇත්තටම ඇයි මේක වැදගත් වෙන්නේ? So what is service marketing and why it is so important in modern business context? ඇත්තටම මොකක්ද මේ සර්විස් මාකටිං කියලා කියන්නේ? මම තමයි ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ඉන්ට්‍රොඩක්ෂන් එකේදී ඇත්තටම ඒක ගැන ප්‍රොෆෙසර්ගේ අත්දැකීමත් එක්ක යම් කිසි දෙයක් අපිට කියලා දුන්නා. What is service marketing? Service marketing is a type of marketing which used to promote and showcase the intangible benefit and offerings delivered by an organization to its end customers. අපි ඔක තවත් සරල කරලා කිව්වොත් මේ සර්විස් මාකටිං කියලා කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම ආයතනයක් එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔබගේ වැඩ කරන අංශයක් නැත්නම් ඔබ තනි පුද්ගලික වශයෙන් ඔබගේ රැකියාව තුළින් ඔබ කොහොමද intangible එහෙම නැත්නම් අදෘශ්‍යමාන විදිහට තියෙන යම් මේ සේවාව ඔබේ අවසන් පාරිභෝගිකයාට දැනෙන්න සලස්වන්නේ. ඕක තමයි සර්විස් මාකටිං කියලා කියන්නේ. දැන් මේකේ වැදගත්ම කාරණේ මොකක්ද? මේ සර්විස් මාකටිං කියන එකේ තියෙන ගොඩාක් aspects කොහොම intangible. ඒවා අපිට අතට අල්ලලා බලන්න පුළුවන් දෙයක් නෙමෙයි. ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් වගේ අපිට visibility එකක් මේකේ නැහැ. ඒතකොට ඇයි මේක මේ අද කාලේ බිස්නස් එකට ඇත්තටම වැදගත් වෙන්නේ? ප්‍රොෆෙසර් හරියටම කිව්වා වගේ අද කාලේ අනිත් අය නොකරන දෙයක් කරන්න නම් අපිට ගොඩක් මහන්සි වෙන්න වෙනවා. අපි කියනවා බිස්නස් එකේදී මාකටිං වලදී කම්පිටිටිව් ඇඩ්වාන්ටේජ් එකක් ගන්න අපිට ගොඩක් ඕගනයිසේෂන් එකක් හැටියට මහන්සි වෙන්න වෙනවා. ඇයි ඒ? මොකද හේතුව අපි කරන ඕනම දෙයක් එක වැයකින් කොපි කරන්න පුළුවන් විදිහේ මාකට් ස්ට්‍රක්චර් එකක් අද තියෙනවා. In overnight, whatever the product or whatever the strategy you introduce to the market can get copied, isn't it? ඔබ පොඩ්ඩක් හිතලා බලන්න. ඔබ ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් දුන්නොත්, ඔබ මාකටිං කැම්පේන් එකක් කරොත්, ඔබ එහෙම නැත්නම් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකේ චේන්ජ් එකක් කරලා මාකට් එකට ලොන්ච් කරොත්, ඔබ අලුත් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් මාකට් එකට ලොන්ච් කරොත්, ඉතාමත්ම කෙටි කාලයකින් in a very short period of time මොකද වෙන්නේ? Your competitor can copy it and they say, look, we also have this same thing with us. මේ වගේ කන්ඩිෂන් එකක් තියෙන මාකට් එකක අද කාලේ තව තියෙන සුවිශේෂී ලක්ෂණ කීපයක් මොනවද? What are the main characteristics today we can observe in the market condition? I'm sure you all will agree today the market is really competitive. කොහොම තරඟකාරී මාකට් එකක් තමයි අද අපිට තියෙන්නේ. As an example, so you have 5,000 rupees in your hand. If you want to buy a pair of shoes, once you get into the market with this 5,000 rupees, how many options do you have? ඔබට සපත්තු දෙකක් ගන්න ඕනලා රුපියල් 5000ක් අරගෙන අද දවසේ එළියට බහැලා බැලුවොත් ඔබට සපත්තු දෙකක් ගන්න කොච්චරනම් කඩ තියනවද නැත්නම් shops තියනවද brands කීයක් තියනවද ඔබට තෝරගන්න. ඒ වගේ competitive market එකක ඔබ යමක් විකුණනවා නම් ඔබට යම් වෙනසක් කරන්න අවශ්‍යයි නම් ඔබ කොහොමද ඒ දේ කරන්නේ? ඒක අද කාලේ challenge එකක්. That's a challenge. Then highly dynamic. තාමත්ම වෙනස් වෙන සුළුයි නේ market එක. මොන අලුත් අභියෝග එනවද තාක්ෂණයේ දියුණු වෙනවද අපි කාටවත් කියන්න බැහැ. ඒ වගේම අද තියෙන මාකට් එක ඇවිල්ලා highly customers have a very high demanding power. අපේ පාරිභෝගිකයන්ට තියෙන මොකද්ද? තාමත්ම high demanding power එකක්. ඉල්ලීම් කිරීමේ දැඩි බලයක් පාරිභෝගිකයා සතු තියෙනවා. ඇයි එහෙම වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? අර පළවෙනිට අපි කියපු කාරණේ මොකද්ද? මම නැත්තම් එයාට තව 100 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා මේ සේවාව ලබා ගන්න. මම නැත්තම් තව 100 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා එයාට මගෙන් ගන්න ඕන භාණ්ඩය ලබා ගන්න. ඒ නිසා අද කාලේ මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? කස්ටමර්ස්ලා පුරුදුලා තියෙනවා highly demanding. demand කරන්න ඕගොල්ලන්. දැන් මේක අද කාලේ බිස්නස් එකේ ඕනම ඕගනයිසේෂන් එකක ඕනම තැනක තියෙන අභියෝගයක්. මොකක්ද? කොහොමද අනිත් අය නොකරන දෙයක් අපි කරන්නේ. නැත්නම් කොහොමද පාරිභෝගිකයෙක් අපි වෙත අද්දවා ගන්නේ? Now that's a challenge that we have. අපි ඕකට ගොඩක් වෙලාවට කියනවා පාරිභෝගිකයෙක් හිත දිනා ගන්න, මේ දේ කරන්න, මේ දේ කරන්න, පාරිභෝගිකයත් එක්ක මේ සම්බන්ධතාවය වැඩි කරගන්න, මේ දේ වලින් තමයි මේ දේ අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඒක ඇත්ත. නමුත් ඒ දේ කරන්න අපිට අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? As Professor correctly said, in a world where everything gets duplicated in an overnight, you need something, you can hold it as a customer, sorry, your competitive advantage in the long term. ඔයාට අවශ්‍යයි ඔයාගේ ආයතනය තුළ අනිත් අය නොකරන යමක් දීර්ඝ කාලීනව තියාගන්න පුළුවන්. අන්න එතනදි තමයි මේ සර්විස් මාකටිං කියන concept එක ඇත්තටම ගොඩාක් ප්‍රබල විදිහට එළියට එන්නේ. සර්විස් මාකටිං කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? අනිත් අයට කොපි කරන්න බැරි, අනිත් අයට අනුකරණය කරන්න බැරි ලොකු වාසියක් ඔයාගේ ආයතනයට ගෙනල්ලා දෙනවා. දැන් ඇයි මේක අපි හැමෝටම වටින්නේ? Then somebody can think, okay, I'm not in the customer service, I'm not in front line, I'm not in the service industry, so why should I do this? Then හිතන්න පුළුවන් මම ඉන්නේ පාරිභෝගික සේවාවේ නෙවෙයි නම මම ඉන්නේ ඉස්සරහ නෙවෙයි නං. ඇයි පාරිභෝගික මේ සර්විස් මාකටිං කියන concept එකයි මම ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. ඇයි මට මේක වටින්නේ? මොකද හේතුව ආයතනයක පාරිභෝගික සේවාව කියන කාරණය එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ සර්විස් මාකටිං කියන කාරණය තියෙන්නේ ඉස්සරහා ඉන්න ෆ්‍රන්ට් ලයින් එකේ ඉන්න ළමයි ටික ගාව විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඔයගොල්ලෝ වැඩ කරන කෝල් සෙන්ටර් එකේ ඉන්න කෝල් සෙන්ටර් ළමයි ගාව විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ආයතනයේක ඉහළ ඉඳන් පහළට වෙනකම් මේ hierarchy එක from top to bottom, all the decisions you make, all the things you innovate, all the strategies you bring in, මේ හැම එකකම මේ customer service කියන element එක තියෙනවා. ඔබේ ආයතනයෙන් අද ඔබ අලුත් දෙයක් ඉදිරිපත් කරනවද? ඔබේ ආයතනයෙන් ඔබ යම් තීරණයක් අද ගන්නවද ඔබේ භාණ්ඩය හා සේවාව පිළිබඳව? මේ හැම දෙයකම අවසන් ප්‍රතිඵල වෙන්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද? ඔබේ පාරිභෝගිකයා ඔබ සතුටු කරන්න ඕනේ. ඔබට ඔබේ පාරිභෝගිකව ආකර්ෂණය කරගන්න අවශ්‍යයි. ඒක නිසායි මේ කස්ටමර් සර්විස් කියන එක හැම ආයතනයකම හැම සෙක්ෂන් එකකම වැඩ කරන ඕනම තරාතිරමක කෙනෙක්ට වටින්නේ. Let me discuss a very example in very brief with you. 20 years back, what's the most famous mobile brand in the world, even in Sri Lanka? Everybody say Nokia, right? Nokia තමයි ලංකාවේ තිබුණ ප්‍රබලම mobile phone brand එක. ටික කාලයක් යනකොට Nokia එකට මොකද උනේ? Nokia කියන brand එක මාකට් එකේ මොකද උනේ? මාකට් එකෙන් අයින් වෙලාම ගියා. ඒ වෙනුවට Samsung, Huawei කියන මේ වගේ brands මාකට් එකට එන්න ගත්තා. මොකද උනේ? ඇයි එහෙම වුනේ? Nokia brand එක lay off කරන ceremony එකේදී Nokia ගේ CEO මෙහෙම කතාවක් කියලා එයාගේ ඇස් වලට කඳුළු එනවා. He does a very emotional speak and say, we didn't do anything wrong, but we don't know what happened. අපි කිසිම දෙයක් වැරදියට කළේ නෑ. හැබැයි මම දන්නේ නෑ අපිට මෙහෙම වුනේ කියලා. එතන උන කාරණේ මොකක්ද? Nokia was unable to identify how customers' thinking was changing over the period of time on their business. Nokia වලට බැරි වුණා මිනිස්සු හිතන පතන විදිහ, මිනිස්සුන් තියෙන අලුත් සිතීම් පැතීම් ඉගෙන ගන්න. All the Nokia phones had one common feature. මේ Nokia phones වල හැම එකම තිබුණා common feature එක මොකද්ද? ඒ Nokia හැම phone එකකම dial pad එකක් තිබුණා, බොත්තම් තිබුණා ඔබන්න. Now if you remember, Samsung ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මොකද්ද? Full touch phone එකක් market එකට introduce කරා. Now that was new for the customers. That was a new attractive point for the customers. Now, why am I telling this to you? Service marketing කියන්නේ ඒකයි. උඩ ඉඳන් පල්ලෙහාට ඔයා තියෙන හැම කෙනෙක්ම පාරිභෝගිකයාගේ සිතුම් පැතුම් පවා අඳුන ගන්න ඕන කාලයක් මේ තියෙන්නේ. එහෙම නොවුනොත් ඔබට වෙනවා මොකද්ද? ඔබේ බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් එකකට එහෙම වෙන්න. So they say Nokia died. I say Nokia is not died. Nokia was murdered. Nokia was murdered by the management who didn't understand your customers' expectations. So service marketing does what? Service marketing enables you to understand what your customers think and deliver an exceptional service for them to keep them with you. අද කාලේ ගොඩාක් කතා වෙන මාතෘකා තමයි මොනවද? Customer experience, lifetime value of the customers, customers journey with your organization. මේ හැම එකක්ම තියෙන වෙන්නේ මොකක් මතද? ඔබේ ආයතනයෙන් ඔබ දෙන service marketing කියන මේ element එක මත. ගොඩක් අය හිතනවා කස්ටමර් සර්විස් එක කිව්වම හොඳ කස්ටමර් සර්විස් එකක් දුන්නාම ඔබට පාරිභෝගිකය ඔබ ළඟ තියාගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. හැබැයි නැහැ. ජීවිතේ මිනිස්සු ගොඩක් කතා කරන අත්දැකීම් වලින්, in life people speak about their experience. What do you mean by experience? When කවුරු හරි I'm sure everybody has been into your schools. If anybody asks you, how is your school life? ඔබේ පාසල් ජීවිතය කොහොමද? From based on what would you speak? I'm sure in your school life you must have pleasant experiences, unpleasant experiences, good times, bad times, everything. Once somebody asks you, how is your experience? You will speak based on the mix of these experiences you have. Same for your organization, same for your service, same for your brand. If someone asks a customer of you, what is your experience with this brand? They will speak upon their experience that you have created in them. There can be bad ones. There's no place in the world which 100% customer satisfaction is being taken. There'll be 3 to 5% of customers who always been dissatisfied. Whatever you do, that's globally accepted. That's fine. But the rest of the 95% you need to take care of. You need to speak to their hearts. You need to speak to their mind. You need to create a pleasant experience in them with your brand. And ඒ දේ කරන්න නම් මේ service marketing කියන element එක හරිය වැදගත්. අපි ඒකට කියනවා wow factor in service. You need to create a wow experience in your customers. Now let's quickly look at your syllabus. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේකේ උගන්වන syllabus එක දිහා බැලුවාම මට තේච්ච දෙයක් තමයි Slim is doing a wonderful job. They have designed a perfect syllabus just in time, which the marketing field, the business environment is needed. Now, in your session 2, they'll be talking about consumer behavior. Consumer behavior in service encounters. Now, if you remember my experience on Nokia, see, the consumer behavior does matter. ඔබේ පාරිභෝගිකයා හැසිරෙන විදිහ, ඔහුගේ සිතුම් පැතුම් හඳුනා ගැනීම ආයතනයක් වශයෙන් ඔබට ඉතාමත් වැදගත්. ඔබ අලුත් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් ගේනවා නම්, ඔබ ඔබේ සර්විස් එක වෙනස් කරනවා නම්, ඔබ ඔබේ තියෙන ප්‍රොසීඩියර් එකක්, ප්‍රොසෙස් එකක් මාරු කරනවා නම්, පාරිභෝගිකයා හැසිරෙන විදිහ, ඔහු ඉදිරියේදී කොහොම හැසිරෙයිද, මම මේ කරන වෙනස කොහොමද ඔවුන්ට බලපාන්නේ කියන එක ඉතාමත් වැදගත්. Then they have positioning services. Developing servicing products. මම සර්විස් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් කොහොමද හරියටම ඩිවෙලොප් කරන්නේ? කොහොමද මේක ඩිසයින් කරන්නේ? මේකේ අවසාන ප්‍රතිඵලය කොතනට දෙන්නේ? මගේ පාරිභෝගිකයා කොච්චර සතුටු වේද මේහා සම්බන්ධ? අද ගොඩාක් ආයතන වලට වැරදිලා තියෙන්නේ මොකද? People design service products based on what they think that is right. They do not consider how consumers will see it. They do not see how consumers will absorb it. They do not see the impact of their change to their consumers, which is wrong. When you are doing something, some change, or when you are introducing a service product, the first question you need to ask is how well this product will be taken by our customers. That's the most important thing. Then you have the delivery of service. Then there's one another very important session called managing people in service. When you are in the business, you need to put the right people on right place. That's a very important element in service marketing. ඔබ කාවද තෝරගන්නේ කොයි ස්ථානයේද තියන්න, which is very, very important. Then the voice of customers, which a lot of companies doesn't do. ඔබ ඔබේ පාරිභෝගිකයාගේ හඬට ඇහුම්කන් දෙනවා. ඔබ ඔබේ පාරිභෝගිකයාගේ හඬට ඇහුම්කන් දෙන්නේ නැතුව ඔබ කොහොමද ඔබේ ආයතනයෙන් ලබා දෙන සේවාවක් පාරිභෝගිකයාට ලබා දෙන්නේ? Lot of companies are afraid of customer complaints, their negative feedback. But those are the most valuable assets in your organization where you can learn what you are doing wrong. So you need to be sensitive to these areas. Your cost structure nicely covers these areas. Then building service relationships, which is really, really important. How you would develop a relationship with the customer. I heard the professor saying his first customer is now a family friend of him. How wonderful is that? He has turned one of his customers into a family friend. Look at that relationship. Are you willing to take your customers' relationships into that level? Now that's the winning key point in your service element. Then service quality measurements and metrics. What a wonderful topic is that. It doesn't matter. We thinking that we are doing the best. You need to ask people and you need to ask the stakeholders and see, am I really doing good? You need always to measure your performances to see where I can improve, what am I doing good, where are my weak areas, what else can I do to make their experience better. So this is a very structured, well-covered syllabus you are going to go through in next 3 months. My dear friends who has enrolled for this course, you have taken a very wise decision in your life to go through this very valuable course. It doesn't matter in which field, in which section you are working, at what capacity. In future, this is going to be the fundamental basic of any organization's success, the service marketing. You may have the best product in the market, you may have the best product in the world, but if you do not service your customers well, your brand, your product is literally going to go down in the PLC. So I hope you have understood the importance of this element and the importance of this wonderful subject area that you are going to study in the future. And I hope you guys really take things positively and learn the service marketing element, which will in return impact the organizations, your personal growth, the way you look at things, and the profit of the organizations. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I especially thank the SIM team for inviting me for this session. I hope I have really given you something to think of and understand the importance of learning this very wonderful topic, the service marketing. Thank you very much. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sumesh. Being veteran in the industry, you highlighted many points from your experience and many practical examples as well. Thank you so much for your message. Next up in the agenda, it's time to deliver the program brief, and I would like to invite Ms. Dilshani Ishanti De Silva, Junior Executive, Slim Business School. Over to you.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Okay.
Certificate in Services Marketing, CSM 223. Very good morning to you, all ladies and gentlemen, and warmly welcome you to the open day of Certificate in Service Marketing. I am Ishanti De Silva, the Junior Executive and the Course Coordinator of CSM program. Initially, let's move to discuss about the learning outcomes of the course. To be able to grasp and explain the nature and the scope of service marketing, to be able to identify the characteristics, the problems, and the challenges faced by the service marketing professionals, and to develop strategies to manage them to increase the customer perceptions of satisfaction, service quality, and value, to be equipped with the skills to identify the unique challenges of services in order to ensure the service excellence, to acquire the skills and knowledge to develop strategies in both market services and market through services. Finally, you will be able to implement the state of art of service management and to promote a service oriented mindset. So now let's move to discuss about the program outline. Initially, the program consists with 3 modules. Module number 1, it's about the introduction to service marketing. Module number 2, it's about this building a service strategy. Module number 3 consists lifting the service up, service culture. If we detailedly discuss about the module number 1, it means Introduction to Service Marketing. It used to touches the key areas including Introduction to Service Marketing, consumer behavior in service encounters, developing service products. Module number 2, Building a Service Strategy, includes the key areas positioning services, delivering services, integrated service marketing communications, managing people in services, and finally, service environment. Then finally, the module number 3, Uplifting Service Culture. It used to cover up the key areas including voice of the customers, building service relationships, service quality measures and matrices, providing leadership for the service organization. This is the class schedule. So within the class schedule, you could observe that all the classes are scheduled on Sundays from 9 to 1 p.m. and it covers the basic theory sessions as well as the revision case study discussions and the final exam and the assignment. Okay, now let's move on to discuss about the coaching sessions. The class commencement date will be the 7th January 2024 and the classes will be commenced on every weekend. It means every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Further, the delivery mode will be online via the Teams and all the communications will be sent via the email. So, dear students, we are kindly requested to you to observe and to please have a close observation with respect to your emails for the further communications. Coaching sessions. When it comes to the coaching sessions, the class commencements are conducting, as I mentioned, on Sundays, 7th January from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. via the online teams and the communications will be gone through the email. Then let's move on to discuss about the assessment criteria. The assessment includes with assignment plus the written exam. Overall, 40% out of the total marks will be assigned for the assignment. The remaining 60% will be allocated for the written exam. Altogether, you can score the total 100%. Let's see what about the assignment submission. The deadline for the assignment submission is 3rd of March 2024. You have to remember one thing. The assignment submission is compulsory in order to sit for the exam and it is a very crucial point in your entire syllabus coverage. So this is about the final examination. The commencement of the final examination will be on the 5th of May 2024. Student registration. Documentation should be done via the LMS portal. You have to submit the NIC copy, stamp size photographs, education certificates for the point of registration. This is the interface of your web portal. It means the LMS portal. So you could observe that you have the guidelines for the LMS portal will be shared within the future terms. And this is a very important part within your entire program. This is your student registration number and it consists with 10 digits. So this is one of the sample of the student registration number. When it comes to the administration details, the main contact point, it is the Slim Business School, number 50 Kitulwatta Road, Colombo 8. And I am the course coordinator. I am Ishanti De Silva. And this is the contact number. And this is my email address, ishanti.s@slim.lk. Finally, you could reach to the certification at the end of the successful tenure within your certification program. So finally, I would like to wish you all the best for a success journey within the SLIM. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Shanti. Um, with that, I would like to wrap up this event. And before concluding, let me make this an opportunity to thank our Professor Devasirian Jayanta for his warm words and our esteemed guest, Mr. Umesh Jaisingha, for his valuable insights powered by his personal experiences. And also, let me extend my gratitude to uh, Ms. Dilshani Shanti Dizilva for the program brief. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. And we would like to see all of you as the students of this program. And we wish all the best for all your future endeavors as well. So, thank you once again. Have a nice day.